I just want to say thank you for answering my questions. Is anybody in the crowd have any questions? Please don't be shy, because I got more. It's all about you guys.
Wolverine.
There you go.
Do you have a question?
How about we let him go? Anybody
Okay,
else?
sorry.
What is the one thing that you admire about Rob Zombie?
What was the one thing you admire about Rob Zombie?
Me? His vision, like he follows through. He has this amazing imagination, and he's able to put it on paper, put it on film, put the people together, and just create something that's original and twisted and entertaining. There's the follow through on that. It's really tough in Hollywood. It's so hard to make something and not be, have 10 other voices trying to tell you to do something different. He's hyper focused and he's a good dude. So that's funny. You guys?
Yeah, I just always describe him as a creative force of nature. I mean, when you're on a set with him, he's so creative and so spontaneous with, if something doesn't work. In low budget films, these aren't ultra low, but they're not multi-hundred-million-dollar movies we're making. And, if something goes wrong, you can't just go, we're not going to film the rest of the day. You got to make it work. So he'll come up with like, all right, the fire's not working. Fucking hell, let's do this instead. He'll come up with some other idea that's 90% of the time better than the idea that didn't go right. Or whatever. He's got such an incredibly creative mind and energy that everyone on set is inspired. And I really noticed that from the beginning, and every time I worked with him, is that even the people that might be runners that are on their first film, young kids that are just, getting into the business, they're all inspired and enjoying and doing their best. So everybody from the top all the way down on the list of people that are involved, from the big producers to the runners, it's just a real energy that it comes from the top, it comes from Rob, really. And it's wonderful to be a part of that.
I like Rob because he's an actor's director, meaning like if he's not getting what he wants, he'll come out and like kind of recite the lines for you, like with the intention that he wants it in, so you're like, oh, I get it. And he's very specific with his direction, whereas to like some directors you work with will be like, all right, I like what you did, now give me everything but nothing. And you're like, what does that even mean? So he knows what he wants and he knows how to get it. And that's what I like about him, is that he knows how to he knows how to express it like in a way that you understand what he's looking for, and you just kind of gotta trust him and go along for the ride, because it's gonna be a wild one. Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Anybody else have any questions? I got more. I just want to give everybody an opportunity. What was your reaction to my character in the script?
For me, I only found out quite late that I was going to be in that film, because they said it wasn't well. So Rob called me. I was shooting another movie in Spain, and Rob called and said, are you busy? I go, I'm doing a movie in Spain. He goes, well, I want you to be in Free from Hell, and you're going to be the new Reject. And then he told me the reason, obviously, and I was sad to hear that. But I was like, fuck. Of course, I definitely want to do it. And luckily it worked out. I literally finished one, and then I went down to Los Angeles. And but I was shitting myself. So my first reaction when I wrote the script was, fuck. Everybody's gonna fucking hate me because Sid's not in it, and they got this cunt fucking doing it instead. And I thought, so for 4 weeks of shooting, I basically shot my pants and prayed that I would be okay. And thankfully, because of Rob, again, his brilliance, way he wrote it, and I kind of could see this as I read the script, so to further answer your question and bore the fuck out of everybody, is that I realized what he had done so brilliantly is he didn't try and make me like a doomhead kind of guy that comes in and is the new leader of the Devil Rejects, right? Like basically take over what Captain Spaulding was, who's kind of the leader, I guess, right? Like kind of the main figure, father figure, or whatever. Instead, he takes somebody from underneath who's desperate to belong with these guys and is kind of like this